In Germany, the country now says 2 Americans were among the injured when a truck rammed into a Christmas market in Berlin, killing 12 people. The search for a suspect in Monday's attack has now spread across Europe. The suspect, Anis Amri, was put on a U.S. no-fly list 5 months ago.
German police launched new raids overnight, but Amri remains on the run. His family is asking him to surrender. Charlie Daggett is at the scene of the attack in Berlin, where that Christmas market has now reopened. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning. Well, they've reopened parts of the Christmas market, as you can see, but I can't really say there's been a resumption of Christmas festivities. The mood here is somber. Let's bring you up to date on the well-being of the Americans. Richard Ramirez, 62 years old, still in the hospital being treated in the intensive care unit. It's thought his partner, a German national, did not survive the attack. The second, Russell Schultz from Austin, treated and released for what he said were minor injuries, but he said he lost 2 friends. Meanwhile, the manhunt is underway for the person thought to be responsible for all this heartache and damage. Armed forces in Berlin and far beyond went on the hunt for their new target and anyone who may have been providing him with help or support. As it turns out, the face of Germany's prime suspect was also a familiar one to German authorities. The Europe-wide alert names him as Anis Amri, a Tunisian national, but then lists 6 false names and multiple nationalities. And it says, and he should be considered armed and dangerous. Video posted on a Facebook page attributed to Amri is one of the few moving images of the suspect. Here's what we do know. He crossed into Germany in July 2015. He applied for asylum but was rejected in the summer of 2016. He was already known to authorities as a possible terror threat, and he'd been under surveillance until 3 months before the attack. That's because of his alleged ties to this man, Abu Wala, an Iraqi who was arrested in Germany only last month, accused of recruiting fighters for ISIS. Amri should have been deported after his asylum request was denied, but he wasn't, and authorities are asking why. He'd even been in custody after being caught with fake papers. Back home in Tunisia, Amri's brother Walid said he was shocked by his brother's alleged involvement in the attack. He said, if he can see me now, I would tell him, you should not have done this. Amri presents a worst-case scenario for this government, a failed asylum seeker with connections to ISIS, an alleged mass murderer, and still on the run. Anti-terror raids continue here in the capital and along the Dutch border where Amri had lived. German media is reporting that Amri's fingerprints had been found on the cab of that truck. Alex?
Charlie Daggett in Berlin, thanks.